Alright guys, so I thought I would go live here because recently, yesterday, I got my email that I was live on the large order program. And today I was out, and it's been a very, very poor, very, very slow day. Just a lot of garbage orders out here. I've turned down a lot. And finally, I was just getting ready to I literally was out probably from around 12:15, 12:30, sat out here for probably an hour, did not just decline. And then I got this order for $15.25. So I figured I'd go live and show you guys how this turns out. It was a Chick-fil-A order. I think 16 items.
Quarter mile, turn left to stay on Berkeley Station Road.
And had to take a picture of my bag when I got there to the restaurant, which was the first time, of course, I've ever done that. But that went through just fine. Went in, DoorDash, or not DoorDash, Chick-fil-A, had forgotten a gallon of tea. Thank God I discovered it. And then they accused me of taking the order too soon. And I was like, no, I did not take the order too soon. The order was sitting over here. They said, well, do you have your drinks? I said, yes, I got all my drinks. I've checked everything like I always do. And I realized you didn't give me my gallon of tea. And then it was sitting right back behind the counter. And a little girl come over and said, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, no problem. It's all right. But anyways, we're heading out here to make this delivery and hopefully make some money as well. So we'll see what this comes out to. It was a 15, 25, 10-mile order, but this was heading out in the direction I was going anyways. So it's actually kind of nice because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make any money out here today. This was a total waste of time. I had just garbage after garbage after garbage just cycling through. And I was literally about to say, you know what? I'm just going to start driving towards the house, and if something comes through that I feel like is worth my time, I'll take it. I did get a chance to make a few videos that I'll get put out on the channel. So it was productive from that standpoint, but it was like, quite a waste of lunch here on this Saturday. So it must be either oversaturated or I don't know, maybe there's just no orders out here in my market. So this one is holding the complete fate of my lunch today in its hands. If it ends up only being $15.25, so be it. That's fine. I'll take the $15.25. I'm hoping maybe it's a little extra. Maybe it's $20. Maybe it's a few dollars extra, or maybe it just stays like I said, $15.25. I would have to imagine that since it's part of the large order program, that this will have a little bit of a higher base pay. And knowing what I know about the way Chick-fil-A is priced, that this probably had at least, I would say, close to $100 of food was on there based on my analysis. Now, it would not show me. It was one of these deals where it zeroed out the amount. So I'm not able to see the ticket size. But we are nearing. We're 1 minute away, guys, and I'm gonna like I said, I just came on live strictly to show you guys the payout of this and of my first large order. And there's a gentleman. I don't know what's going on with him there. I feel bad for him. I hope he's all right. It's kind of dangerous, man. And I'll flip it around, and we'll do it live as soon as I get this delivered. And go from there. So we're a little bit out in the country, but it's really not too bad because there's actually a good shopping plaza like 2-3 miles from here, from where we're at. So this is not bad at all. Unfortunately, I will have to be ending my time because I've got places to go. I was only going to be out until about 2 today.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto County Route 12 quarters.
But again, you got to turn down orders to get good orders, and this is hopefully one that I was able that I can say that about. I mean, I'd say
then your destination will be on the left.
There was a few that came in that were borderline, but I was like, you know what? No, we're not doing it. It doesn't represent good value. We're not doing the order, and that's just the bottom line. That's how you have to treat it. All right, so let's flip this around inside my car so we don't show the customer's house.
Your destination is on the left.
Yeah, right here. I know. Yep.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door.
All right.
They added the following instructions.
All right, guys.
Leave at my door. It is the White House, not the trailer.
Understood. I'm glad they made that designation, because that is a little bit confusing. I'm going to come up here and get turned around. All right, I will be right back, guys. All right, guys, delivery complete. So we're
Delivery completed. Base pay $2.25. Customer tip $14.23. Delivery total $16.48.
all right. So a couple pieces of analysis here, guys. Interesting. So 225 base pay, and again, it's exactly what I've said about DoorDash. Is this was a 10-mile trip. There is no reason why this base pay should be $225. No reason why this should be $225. So there it is. I'll show it to you. $225, $14.23. If you're just tuning in, I just completed my first large order, and they did a $225 base pay on a 10-mile order, which again, for me, the miles are not bad because it's right near my house. It's right where I want it to go. But this is concerning to me, because there's no reason why they should be paying $2.25 on that order. And that shows you right there, that customer got screwed ultimately by having their tip, their $14 tip, exploited by DoorDash to use what they should have paid me extra in base pay to hold back to pay other drivers who are taking the lower orders that they've got to add money to. And that is the scheme DoorDash does. And on top of that, I do believe that when your acceptance rate goes a bit higher, they do add in a little extra base pay. It's not significant enough to really make that much of a difference from a value perspective, but you might get a $3.25 base pay on a non-tip order versus $2.25. And yeah, it's just very exploitative. So anyways, guys, that's what we got there. That was my first order with DoorDash on their large order program. So hopefully I can get another one, and we'll see what the next one holds. But we're gonna go back here and get it get back to work turning things down until DoorDash sends us something decent. Because if the start of today is any sign, it's going to be a long one. But I've got to go back, as I mentioned. I've got to take a little break. I've got to go do some things, and then I'll be out again this evening for dinner. Hopefully it's much better at that time. And I'd love to get a few more of these large orders in and really get to test it out and see what that holds. Because like I said, very disappointing from a base pay perspective that they would send somebody that length and only still pay $225. It just shows you it's how absolute, and excuse my French, bullshit DoorDash is when they put out their own material saying this is how we're going to pay you, and they clearly just are not. All right, yeah, see you there. Always cherry pick. Thank you. I will. Absolutely. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for tuning in. And that's absolutely right. That's why you gotta figure it out, and that's why multi-apping at times. Sometimes you got to do that. You got to find the best value at the time, and that's the whole point of all this. So we'll get it figured out. So. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to jump off here. Like I said, I was just taking you along here for the first order to show you exactly what it was going to be and give it to you live. If you're just tuning in, play it back. And you can see the order. It started out at $15.50, ended at $16.48. DoorDash gave me a whopping 98 cents of hidden tip. Not even sure why they bothered to hide that, but they did. And they gave me $2.25 base pay, running a 10-mile order, which again, I would have not taken that order in reality had it not been that this was landed me about 1.5 miles from my house, which I'm heading to right now. So talk to you guys soon. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit that like button. Make sure, remember, find your value, guys. Know your value. Do not give your value to DoorDash or anyone else. And I'll talk to you soon.